Alrighty, second part of our CD clock. Like a wicked yellow on top of this. So this is how our CD turned out. Yep. There you go. You see that? That's how it turned out. So let's see what color we're gonna make our numbers. I think that will look pretty sweet on there. And this is the mold we're gonna be using. I did get it from Backfist Custom Glitters. And it already has my numbers in there. They're set inside, so we're gonna do the numbers first. I don't need a whole lot of epoxy to do this, but like I have a hard time measuring it out just right, so we're gonna mix up what is this? 1 ounce. I'm gonna try and mix up 1 ounce of epoxy, which isn't gonna work, so we'll just mix up two ounces. So make sure you have your mold, of course, that you're just gonna put your numbers in, but then make sure you have another mold on the side. That way you can just drop them in there. And this is one that I had used doing the clock, so I have plenty to make up something. And then we'll just make sure I'm gonna use the same mold, plain and simple. On the side over here I have a container of hot water to put my epoxy in, well, the cup once it's mixed up. And I'm using Enviro lite resin, and I believe it's mixed 1-to-1. This is like, whoa, this is like an older epoxy, so I hope it holds up. Let me just get this measured out. And if y'all don't want to see this, sorry. It's just, I want to make sure I get a complete video of the whole process. Somebody had asked me for it, so that's why I can do it, is just go live with it, right? Just have at it. Why not? I hate mixing epoxy, dude. Usually, not usually, but I am in a well ventilated area, because the fumes coming off of this bad boy is no joke. I also have a mask that I usually wear. I might put it on right now too, but safety first, y'all. Wear your mask, make sure your windows open, your doors are open, make sure you have a well ventilated area. So this is 1-to-1. Put those away over there, right there. And I decided for my numbers, I wanted them to be a pretty yellow. So I'm gonna use this, what is this? This banana mica powder, also from Backfist Customs. Can you see that? Custom Glitter mica. Dude, as a matter of fact, they had their mica powder on sale yesterday. It was like a flash sale for like 2 hours. I totally missed it because I was at work, and it was Easter. I'm Mountain Time. I think it was Eastern Time. I don't know the difference right now. I can't even think. But all I know is I missed it. So we're going to mix up our epoxy. We already have our CD base that we did yesterday in a beautiful black, white, and gold and silver pattern. That is going to go into our clock mold to hopefully give us this kind of result. beautiful CD poured CD clock for your desk, for your office, for your home, for anything, wherever you want it. And just mix this bad boy up. Like I said, I do have a container of hot water off to the side. It kind of helps, I don't know, it works out a lot better once I mix it some in the cup and then put it in the hot water, set the cup in the hot water. It helps with the bubbles, it helps with the flow, it just helps, period. .com.org. Now I know a lot of people, in order to get their glitter or whatever they're using into these itty bitty numbers, they use one of those pipettes or those little, yeah, I don't have any of those, so we're just gonna do the best we can and use our popsicle stick and pop them in there. And then that's what I did with this other one. Used the popsicle stick, popped it in there, and if for some reason I had some flow over, I just took the popsicle stick and kind of just flattened it out, and then we're gonna let that dry. So this clock is let's see, this is barely the second step. So pouring on the CD was the first step. Pouring on our CD was the first step. Now this is gonna be our second step. Second step is to get the glitter, and some people even take the mica powder and kind of just dust the numbers. I don't want to use mica to dust my numbers. I don't want to do that. I want to be complicated. So I'm going to take my epoxy, mix it up with some glitter or some mica, because we're going to use the banana to kind of contrast on that black, gold, and silver and white. We're going to use that and put it into our numbers. So this is looking pretty. Let me get a paper towel. That one's dirty. And like I said, when working with epoxy, make sure you're in a well ventilated area. Use gloves, your mask, your, what is it called? Your filter mask. I am in a very well ventilated area, so I'm holding off on that for now. But so when I get closer, I'm gonna pop that bad boy on. Oh yeah, there's a lot of micro bubbles in here, like a lot, but that's no worries, we can still work with it. So we're gonna push that water out of the way. We have that. Let's get an itty bitty cup to put our mica powder in. Oh, I do have pipettes, dude. I so didn't think I had any. So these are the thingies I was talking about, and I haven't used them, but hey, why not? Let's try it today. You want to try it? Let's try it. How about now? So we're gonna use the banana mica powder. Let's get a little scooper. And guys, seriously, if you have not been on Backfist Custom Glitters, you're missing out. This is where I got the mold from. This is where I got this mica powder from. I just went hog wild and got the whole, what is it, 18-piece set or 24-piece set of their mica powder, because they are that good. Look at that banana color. That is sweet. So I'm gonna put this one right here off to the side, and let's get some of our epoxy. Like I said, I do have micro bubbles in there, but it's all good, no worries. It's not even gonna take a lot, so I'm gonna do that like that. Let me get another. Dude, this thing is huge. How about we just cut this in half? Nothing wasted. Cut that bad boy. And now I have a little popsicle stick that's perfect for this. Also, when working with your molds, guys, I know I tend to get a little torch happy, And when we're doing our pour art, we like to use the torch to bring up cells, and we like to use it to pop air bubbles. Dude, when you have your mold, do not use a torch. Lesson learned. For real though. And I'm gonna add some more because this doesn't look like it's gonna be enough. There we go. You will totally mess up your mold, your silicone mold, if you were to use your torch. Even like your heat gun might be a little much. So what you're gonna do, if you have massive air bubbles and you're using a mold, you're gonna get you some straight up alcohol. I said it weird probably. Alcohol, whatever. Use that. And not the drinking kind, y'all. I can't even pronounce the isopropyl. Yeah, that one. The I one. The rubbing alcohol. Use that. Put it in a spray bottle, a little mister, and that will totally help with your air bubbles in your epoxy as you start pouring it into your mold, or once you've poured it into your mold. Alrighty, let's do this. Okay, I want to see if this works. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna laugh, but I hope it works. So let's squeeze it, suck that bad boy. Ooh, that's pretty. Y'all see what I'm doing? You guys are out of view, aren't you? Let me bring it back just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. There we go. Look at it, sucked it up. It did suck it up. Okay. So let's just drop this into the one. Oh wow, this is so much easier than with the popsicle stick. Dude, why didn't somebody like smack me around and tell me, girl, you are so doing things so hard. This is awesome. And it's like almost just totally right. Squeeze it, soak up some more. See how much we can get in this. This is too cool. I'm gonna have to order me some more of these. Or where did I get these from? I don't even know where I got these little things from, but did you see that? Ain't that so cute? Oh, it's so cute. It's so darling. I just totally got country on y'all, didn't I? It's that West Texas in me. Alrighty, so let's do this. Oh. See, I got my two all messed up. That is like so not working. There we go. So let's do this. Let's do the 10. I have you guys on the opposite side that I usually have you on, so yeah, you guys probably can't see too well. But how about that? Can you see that now? How about now? How about now? Oops. Come on, soak it up. Soak it up, suck it up. There we go. Let's do the 9. These things are cool. You just squeeze a little bit and it all comes out. Oh, I'm gonna need to put a little more. Oh, what am I doing? I didn't even get that right, did I? Hot dog. I'm gonna squat down just a little. So I'm gonna come on this side so y'all. Let's do this like this. Maybe somebody can say, what are the name of these things? I thought they were called like pipettes or, but I don't know the name of them. But now you know how they look. So if you see them at the store and you want to try this, or you're working with itty bitty details, y'all pop it on there and y'all can see exactly what these things are called. Because yeah, about that, dude. So like I said, we are doing one of these epoxy clocks. However, we're putting a little twist on it, and we poured first on a CD. Y'all know what a CD is. Don't play. Maybe not an 8-track, but y'all know what a CD is. I'm not that old. Okay, I'm old, but still. So we put a little twist on it. We poured on a CD first. And I was just like, dude, I wonder. You know how you're just sitting there on the couch looking at stuff and you're like, huh. So I got to thinking. I had made this clock before, like a few months ago. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. It's so tiny. Yada, yada. And then I was like, I wonder if a CD would fit as a background. So, I mean, even if we wanted to, we can take a regular CD. What number is this? This is 5. We could take a regular CD and not even paint over it and just pop it in the clock also. And then we'd have that CD as a decoration or what have you. That would be cute for somebody who made their first CD, their first record or what have you, to make it into a clock for their desk or as a gift for their mommy or somebody like that. That would be just, I'm like, oh, that would be so cool. I would love to see that. So if somebody takes my idea and does it, yeah, you better tag me on that so I can see it. Alrighty? I just want to see the results. And see your mommy's face when you hand it to her, or your papa's, or your wife, or your husband, your kiddo. I just want to see the results of how they actually respond to receiving it. Your tía, your abuelita, whoever, okay? I just want to see the results. So, and I had explained earlier, I had posted the finished product, this one. Oops. I posted this one in one of my groups on Facebook. And one of the groups on Facebook. And they wanted to see a process video. So that's why you guys are getting the whole shebang. You get it all. So I'm like, why not? Yeah. We'll do a process video. We'll put it on Instagram. We'll put it on our El Paso Pours Facebook page. I'll put it on my JoMarie-N-Me Facebook page. And then I'll also put it on the JoMarie-N-Me Art YouTube channel. So you have all the parts. If you miss a part, there's going to be like, hold on. Let's see. So this was number 1. What we're doing right now is part 2. We still have another part 3. And so part 3 is going to be where we add a clear coat to the CD, to the mold, and let it hang out for like 2 hours. And then we'll add the CD after that. But then we're still not done. We're still going to have to, we're still going to have to finish up and epoxy the back of it. And then come back and add the hardware, drill your holes, the whole 9 yards. Oh, that is so cool. So, if you guys do not have these pipette things, dude, go get some. I'm still probably calling it the wrong thing. But, oh well. And I don't think I got these from Backfist. I think I got these at Hobby Lobby. Maybe. Oh, and you see, I don't even need the alcohol to pop the bubbles because it is like precise. Hello. Okay guys, so this is step number 2. Let's do this here. I missed the 9 up top. And there we go. 1, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Up the 7 looks a little. No, we're good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, ooh, my knees are aching. Getting an aim from the square dance rep. Oh great, I just dropped everything. Alrighty, so we still have a lot of epoxy left, right? So let's grab another mold. If I can get to them. Where are they? Bam, just like that. Sorry guys, I'm just looking. Okay, you know what? Let's try this. So I'm pretty sure we're not gonna have enough to do this one, but we're gonna, with all the leftover epoxy, this is all I'm gonna do. So this is a business card holder. Okay, we're just gonna pour right into the business card holder. As much as we can. And even if it doesn't cover everything, we're gonna mix up some more epoxy tomorrow. So we will be able to pour our excess in here. I was gonna make it into that coaster, but I don't want to do that coaster. I sure don't. And remember, with your molds, do not use heat. Telling you, because I learned the hard way. I messed up. I think I messed up like 4 molds before I finally learned my lesson. It's like, duh, Joe, don't do it. So this one I'm gonna turn upside down. Ugh. Just, oh, it's gonna mess up my table. So I'll put it upside down in here. Okay. The rest of this. Oh. I think that one's empty now. So let's just pour the rest of our yellow banana, beautiful banana color epoxy into our business card holder mold. Oh, that's so freaking pretty. That is too pretty. So I'm, moral of the story, I'm like terrified of using heat, even my heat gun, on molds. So like with this one, I totally would love to have it mixed up, like flowing. You know how when you're pouring, oh, there we go, and you use your heat gun in order to mix your epoxy or to have your colors like dance around. I'm totally afraid to do that with my molds now. I'm traumatized. Is that legit or what? So I don't think these pipettes are reusable, so I'm just gonna toss it. And that's that. So now we have, we'll push this off to the side. And this, my table isn't totally level, but it's level enough to do what it needs to do right now. So as you guys can see, let me take this off. Take this off. That's step number 2. We just completed step number 2 of our DIY desk clock with a poured CD inside of it. Okay. Step number 2. Let's recap. Let me bring you down. Flip you around. Ow, sorry. There we go. Alrighty, howdy. Thanks guys for being here. So, step number 1 of our poured clock was to clean our CD and to pour acrylic pour on it. This is our result from the one last night. It does have texture to it, which I am so loving. But you see that black, white, silver, and hints of gold. That was step number 1. We did that at like 6:30 last night or yesterday evening. We came back, now it is 7:40, totally dry. Second step, we have our, I don't even know what size this is. I don't have my, I don't have a ruler here either. Sorry guys. So we have our clock mold, a round clock mold that we got from Backfist Custom Glitter. No, I am not affiliated with them. They just have awesome products. Second step was to add coloring, epoxy coloring to our numbers. These numbers are recessed into the mold. So that was our second step, step number 2. I do them in more than, I let this set because I found that a lot of the times if I want to do a clear coat on top of something but I want color down low, that clear, and I mix them at the same time, that clear tends to soak down to the bottom instead. So this is why I do it in multiple steps. So that is the end of our step number 2. Step number 3, which we will do tomorrow, will be to add a clear coat of epoxy onto maybe about halfway, 3/4 onto our clock mold, and let it set for at least 2 hours to where we can add our clock, our CD, onto it. And don't worry about that backside because it's going to be covered in more than likely the same banana yellow color as our numbers. Any questions? Any comments? Thanks for joining me, and we will see all of you tomorrow when we come back to do step number 3